Lymphedema is a chronic condition characterized by swelling in an arm or leg caused by a lymphatic system blockage. Your lymphatic system collects excess fluid, proteins and toxins from your cells and tissues and returns them to your bloodstream. The signs and symptoms of lymphedema include swelling of part of the arm or leg, including fingers or toes, that gets larger over time, a feeling of heaviness or tightness, restricted range of motion, recurring infections, hardening and thickening of the skin, aching, tingling or numbness in the affected area, a change in your skin's texture, making it look thicker or leathery. Bugema University Hospital hosted a medical camp by Lymphedema Warriors Association Uganda. We had a chat with one of the persons living with the condition of lymphedema.
My name is Ceasar Olweny'S, currently unemployed, not working. This lymphatic situation started in 2012. I'd traveled, I was in India studying at that time. Then one of those days I go to the beach, Goa, which was a bit far away from where I stayed, Pune. I traveled for more than 8 hours. So when I reached the beach, my legs were swollen. And guys kept on saying, your legs are swollen and all that. So I thought it was high blood pressure. I thought maybe it was because of the distance I'd covered. I hadn't slept for close to 2 days. I'd only sleep within the bus travels and all that. So when I came to Uganda, I would swell on and off. Like if I have a long night out, my legs would swell, then they'd go back to normal and all that. But still, I didn't take it serious. I thought maybe it was pressure, maybe it was my weight. So it kept on carrying on for years. Then when I joined one of the jobs that I was doing, it was into events management. I would work more than 8 hours, my legs would swell. But then in the morning they would go back and I felt it was normal. Until 2019, where I went and did the first lymphatic test at Mengo Hospital, only to be told that I was lymphatic. So they told me I have to keep my legs raised and put on compression socks, which compression socks are hard to get in Uganda. So I kept on doing that, but still the leg kept on swelling. It would swell, then go back to normal. So around 2022, I went and I'd gone for a blood pressure checkup. Then around Martin Road, then there's a doctor, a specialist, who said I go back for another lymphatic test, and this confirmed that I have lymphedema, and I had to change my meals. I had to also look for compression socks and things like that, but still the leg persisted and it kept on swelling. So around August, I was driving around home. I saw a gentleman with a very big and swollen leg moving. Borders had rejected him. They didn't want to take him. They didn't want to give him a lift because of the condition of his leg. So I stopped and asked him, is this lymph? Do you have lymph? And like, yes. Are you getting treatment? Yes, but my leg is not healing. Because of that fear of his condition, I didn't want to get to where he was. So I got online and now started doing the serious check for where I can get specialized treatment or care for lymphatic. And that's why I found the Lymphedema Warriors Association. Checking on the platform, they had their offices in Chengera. I saw a photo of Lawin. I got their office contact. But then there was this one doctor, Dr. Ivan, who was on the list, who was a friend. I texted him. I told him, hey, I've never told you, but I have this situation of lymph. Then he said, please talk to Lawin. She'll be of help. So that's how I came to know Lawin. I don't know if she's a founder member of the association. I went to meet her and she said, you've come on time. We have a camp. We have a camp that is going to be in Bugema. She made me feel at ease because she had also been through that situation. She told me, it's good you've come earlier because if you had delayed, it would have been worse for you. So she took me through. She first made me feel at ease. I was at ease, and I felt like, you know what, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one, because I'd gone through so much trauma. I would not put on shorts. I would only put on shorts at home. If I'm going out even to the mere parking yard, I would have to put on trousers so that people don't ask me this and that. I wouldn't play football with my friends because I feared they would ask me what happened to your legs. So she made me feel at ease. Then she told me you'll have to get bandages, which are imported and quite costly. I told her there's no problem, I'll look for the money, because what I want is I need something to help me recover. So she gave me a quotation, quite expensive. She told me these bandages are not even in Uganda. The forms you're looking for are not in Uganda. I told her I'll do what I have to do to make sure I get fine. Then the specialists, there are few, they're not even there in Uganda. She had some Germans coming through. I told her I'll do anything to make sure that I come and get the medication that I need. And that's how I found myself. This is week number 2. Within 2 days, actually, my legs had gone back to slightly normal. In just 2 days. 2 days of having the bandages on, keeping them on for 24 hours. You only take them off when you're going to shower. It has really helped me. You have to sleep with the bandages on if you want to recover. But you kind of see that change. If you persist, you see that change. I've seen people here, they have also seen change from what they're doing, from following the procedures. The legs have reduced a bit and all that. For my case, okay, there's an aspect of weight. So I had to change my meals, get off rice, get off wheat, get off fries, which is quite a bit challenging. If you've grown up taking certain meals and then you suddenly have to change them, that's really quite a challenge. Number 2, I have to do a lot of walking, because the lymph system responds better to someone who does a lot of movement. So I have to do a lot of walking. Then have to keep my legs raised at times and things like that. Generally, the body has to be active. You have to keep your body active, raised. Then you need some bit of cleanliness, because remember, you're bandaging your leg. So you wake up, you bathe, you clean them, you dry them up. You have to apply oil to the skin to make sure the skin never gets damaged. I'll tell you, like in the start, some of the things that they told me, I'm a Christian. There was this time when they told me, you could have jumped over some things, you jumped over witchcraft. Then another one told me, people from your home bewitched you. And I said your best. Then there are many stories. I don't know how many times I've fasted and prayed for my legs. I'm still fasting for healing, because I still believe in God. God will make a change. But the people out there, do not have fear for this disease. It happens. It's part of life. Once you get it, please first run and get medication. Medication is quite expensive. My prayer is that one day government wakes up and comes to our rescue through provision of free bandages, probably, because they're expensive, and services where we can get access to services. I'm glad this hospital game has come through, despite the distance. It has come through. It has partnered with them for this camp. This is the second time, I think. I would love more hospitals to come through for this, to come through and support the guys who get the disease. Yeah, basically.
Lymphedema management. Exercise to help restore flexibility and strength, and it improves drainage of the fluids. Wearing a customized compression sleeve or elastic bandage may help to prevent an accumulation of fluid. Keep the arm or leg raised over your heart when possible. Prevention of infection by avoiding any cuts in the swollen area. Keep your skin clean and use lotion to keep it hydrated.